And you can buy them at Staples and create your own, and you mail them out to your customers. If you mail them out every quarter to some of your customers, it works. Okay? We cordially invite you. Remember that. Okay, one of the other things we talked about is how many here have websites? Oh, come on. And you're on social media too, right? Some of you? You're going to learn today if you're not. You're going to learn. Okay, this is extremely important. We know how this works. On a person's website, okay, why not put your Dave, right? Okay, Dave would put, Dave's pick of the week is the Hyatt here, and he would put all his amenities on my time. Now guess what happened? Pick, week, vacation, Dave, they all come up in search engines as mega tags without you doing a darn thing. So the words Jamaica, Bahamas, you could put a wow of the week, David's wow of the week. Please do that. We know it works, okay? On your website. Now, on your Facebook, the same thing. Sue's wow of the week is Excellence Resort with all the My Time amenities. You are going to get hits and likes like you would never saw before. Okay? We've done it. It works. I had to share that with you. One of the other things is a value. If any of you sell Europe, okay? First of all, we have what we call dynamic fares with Europe, okay? And I'm going to tell you how they work. Our fares are lower than anybody at a net rate.
You showed that on this trip here.
Now, let me just say, if a rate is $1,000 with British Airways, ours might be $500. So guess what you can do? You can add another $500 on because you're going to be the same rate as what it is in the GDSs. Okay? Use our dynamic fares for Europe. That's mostly in business class. You will see some of the others in some of the other areas. Okay? The other thing, for Europe.
Where's that? Where do you access?
You would call that, or you call any of your, oh, here's a pretty bride. You would call any of your,
Drag her in here and ask her if she
Yeah.
got $250 off
of
her
the
gas.
wedding gown. Yeah, how much you spend for your wedding gown? Yeah, she's got a destination wedding. That's even more. If they have a destination wedding, definitely offer them $500 off their bridal gown, as long as they have like 30, 40, 50 people coming. It's a gold mine for you. But no, what I want to say with Europe is try a taste of Europe, and either taking some friends to a restaurant or in your offices if you have offices. And what you would do is you would taste wines in the different regions. Okay? I'm in Italy, so I'm going to taste a good wine. I'm going to go to France and taste another good wine. Or do South America, taste the Chile wines, taste the Argentina wines. This works. That's the value we give you as CRMs. Okay? We're going to give you the support.
Susan likes that marketing technique.
Well, that's good. If you're the marketing person, all of you are marketing people. I said to the last group, what does your agency have that nobody else has? You. When I left
Family
TI,
atmosphere.
I said, guess what? GoGo has what nobody else has, me. I'm going to
Girl, you're from New York, aren't you? I know it.
Guess what? I mean, I've done it for 20 years. I've won thousands of awards because I love what I do. I really believe that you can sell a lot of business with us.
Sell yourself.
Service. You heard John and you heard Brandon this morning. Our new GoGo model or overall is the service is going to be impeccable. We're going to be number one. There's a professional way of saying no, and I've said this is how you do it. We can't do this, but we can do this. I can't do this because if I gave you a $200 gift card, do you think that's going to work so your customer at least comes back to you? Do you think they're going to like you a little more? What can I do to make your customer come back? So that's how we're going to work with you. No, if the hotel doesn't work with us, I hate the word no. I hate the word commit, no, and down. If your BDM or CRM comes in and says you're down, guess what? You just made me feel down. Way to go in and we say to you is, Dave, listen, your business isn't as good as last year. What's going on? Tell me what's happening. Are your people not happy with us? Tell me why. Okay, so that's the way the approach. As far as committing is concerned, our approach is what can you do with us? What can you do? Tell me your goal. Tell me what you think you could do with us. And that's the approach we take. If I come in and say, I want $500,000 from you by the end of December, you could say, of course, yeah, sure, why not? There's no commitment there because really, to tell you the truth, you don't know if you're going to be able to do $500,000 with me. I want you to tell me what you think you can do. Tell me what you think you can do. because now the commitment has changed, it's on your side. Okay, so that's really important. One of the other things is loyalty. We are loyal to you, you heard it all morning. I can't express enough. We're not going to your customers. We're not going to the customers. We don't, to tell you the truth, I'm gonna be honest with you, we couldn't handle them. We couldn't handle them. We could barely handle what we have with our travel villages, with our villages.
You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. Wait till we really get you lit up.
Oh, hey, we want it. Hey, our whole philosophy is we have it all and we have it now with our product. And that's the other thing. We're there to support you. Our product is we have it all and we have it now. So why not use
If
us?
we need more people, we'll go get them.
Go get them. Go get them. The more, hey, the more business you give us, the more we're going to have to give you business. Open 24 hours. So, I'm going to tell you a story. I think I told it on, but it's so true. I got a text at 12 o'clock at night. My husband and I are sound asleep, and here's the text. And my first reaction is one of my kids. You know, I have older kids, but it's one of my kids. Oh my God, what's wrong with my mother and father-in-law? They're older. Did they pass away? I got a text. So I look at it, and an agent's going, I have a client stuck in Houston. They were supposed to be in Puerto Vallarta at 9 o'clock at night. They're not getting there 2:30. How do I get them to get the transfer that's going to be there? So I got out of bed. My husband looked at me like I was crazy, and I said, look, let me just call 24/7 and get them, because I know they're going to help me. Sure enough, they had their van there at 3:30 in the morning. They picked them up. The agent called me at 7 o'clock the next morning and said, oh my God, I can't believe what you guys did. So, and they're all Americans, so they're all gonna understand them when you call them.
Sort of like what we did for you yesterday, John.
That's right.
Right,
That's-
okay?
That's
So that's so
invaluable, is what
important.
that is.
That was them. They did
More
it.
than valuable, that's
It's more than
invaluable.
valuable, and that's just one example. You know, a lot of people have the 24/7s, but it really is, one of the things I've learned is, I was with a company and other companies that I was friends with, did 24/7. But is it true blue 24/7? Is that person gonna wake up, or is that person gonna, you know, answer me right away?
Yeah, that's
24/7, picked up the phone, wasn't even 2 minutes.
Right.
Of course, it was 12 o'clock at night, but most of our 24/7 issues happen between 9 at night and midnight.
Yeah.
So, but still, they're there, okay? So they're there to help you.
And
in
what would
every
those
way.
people have done if they had booked?
Well, they would have sat there and they would have been a nervous wreck.
Right.
They would have been, I mean, I know I would have.
Travelocity, Priceline, there.
Exactly, you got it right there. You got it right there. And the next thing is documents, and I want to share with you a couple things. I'm not me, I'm a little old fashioned with some things. I'm not really fond of electronic documents, but again, we had to get out of the dinosaur age and into the modern age. So they're nice. A lot of your customers want them. A key is to make sure you buy your own packets. If you're not buying our GoGo Care, make sure you have a packet with your brand on there. You are the brand. It's like Starbucks. It's like sandals. You're the brand. You're the brand of your agency. You're the brand of your agency. I'm the brand of GoGo. Okay? So, electronic documents, they're good. They're not my favorite, but they're there. They're there for you. Those that want to get, it's for the millennials. I'll tell you right now, that's what they want.
They want it on their phone where they can just scan it.
That's right. That's it. Take their phone and scan it. That's it. You got it. The other thing is complimentary. We do have the complimentary documents. They're a little bit better. Okay, they're in a nice little packet. They're okay. And then in a minute, I'll talk to you about GoGo Care. My time, my very favorite thing. I'm a little bald right here, and that's because I pulled my hair out of my head because I couldn't price match or match my time with my other company. You know why? Because GoGo has an exclusive. They're the only ones that have my time. With the OTAs, ladies and gentlemen, with the OTAs, and listen to this because we know it happens. When somebody calls you and asks you to price match with Expedia and Travelocity and Orbitz and all the rest of them, if it's a My Time property, ask the customer, are you getting a $50 spa credit? Are you getting an upgrade? Are you getting a buy one, get one? Why no? When you get there, are you getting early check-in? Are you getting late checkout? Whatever that My Time property offers, okay? I would bet they'll turn around and book it with you. Because now you've just sold up and you've sold yourself for very little money. It might not be as much. Where Orbitz, Travelocity, and Expedia really kind of market out of the places, their air is different. They can rebate or what we call give an added value on air, okay? We don't always have, all the wholesalers don't have that exception. But it's selling yourself that you're getting more for the value. It comes back to the value.
Well, on the other side of that too, if they don't know about all that and they've already booked with you, then you can go back and say, listen.
That's another story that I have to share with you. I had an agent call me. The customer got down to the resort. She forgot to tell them that they had My Time on there. So agent came back, or the customer came back and called the agent and said, oh my God, thank you so much. I can't believe what you did. I got this and I got that and I got this. And the agent's like, oh shit, I forgot to tell
It's a
you
client for
about
life
my
right there.
time.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they said. So I said, in one aspect, it's good because you might not want to tell them and they get this and come back and thank you. On the other hand, don't forget to tell them. So it's a catch-22, but that agent was so excited that I had her on the phone for half an hour. Now she wanted me to tell her every My Time property. I said, look, you got to come home for me because I don't know them all either. But really, it could benefit you in every way. The other thing is My Time you could put as your wow on your website, okay? And every document you get, make sure you put a sheet. And the sheet says either a bounce back program that you're giving them, or make sure you put on there, you know, book with me and we'll share you with the My Time property. They're going to ask you, what's a My Time property? You got a sale right there.
Well, not only that, but he said too that you could call them up after they booked and said, you're not gonna believe this, they don't do this very
You
often.
do that too.
But that way you're not only guaranteeing another booking down the road, but you're asking at the same time for referrals. for
That's
other
exactly
people.
right. And that's good. I mean, it's really important. In that case, that usually works. Sometimes it doesn't. The big thing is sell yourself on the value of My Time. Okay, put it on your website. Put it on every document thing you send out. Call me about My Time, you know, with me. It's so important. Listen, the big thing with you is, again, you're selling you. They have what nobody else has, and that's you, and you. You're educated, you know the business, you've been around a long time. And if you haven't, the other thing is tell them, hey, listen, you know, it's very important to know that I know the business. I'm educated in the business. I'm educating myself all the time. GoGo Care, I think Brendan touched a little bit on this. I just want to say with GoGo Care, I came June of last year, and they just launched this. Well, I was laughing because I thought, oh my God, we did that at my old company and it didn't work. And, you know, and I didn't want to say anything because I was new. They could say, Sue, come on. So I was very impressed on how fast this grew. Okay? It's $35 a person. All right? I'm going to tell you, for bookings that are $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, $70 is not going to make a difference adding this onto your package. It's not going to make one hell of a difference. And what it's going to do is make a beautiful presentation on who you are. Okay? So that's extremely important. Now, I do want to show you, of course, you get the earbuds, they're cute, they're all right, I like them, I use them. 24/7, you're getting anyway support. Revision fees, that's the one you want to really keep in mind. Somebody says, now I want an Ocean View room, after they've already booked, the revision fees are waived. Okay? Same with the future travel credit. For God's sake, they're getting a $100 credit for $70. They're getting $30 credit. Okay? Why not sell it? And of course, the revision fees I said, and the concierge service. We had a gentleman, I guess I just told you that they went over they had GoGo Care and they were over in Europe. And this was they had their medication. They had this, and that was able to help us with the concierge too. They helped us. But keep that in mind that it looks good. And I said I used the example as going out to dinner with a nice dish, you know, and it comes and the food looks good and the dish is delicious and it looks real pretty. You can't wait to eat it, and it tastes good. Same thing with with this. You're presenting yourself as a food agency and somebody that's professional. That's what I love about it. I think it's a good deal for that. Why GoGo? We pay you a final payment. Nobody else does it. I can testify it. Nobody else does it. Why shouldn't you get paid? When I first came, I said, I love this because guess what? As an outside salesperson or a person that works for a host, you want to get paid after you did the business, okay? However, we're going to pay you once it gives the business. We're going to pay you once that you've paid us final payment, okay? So that's when either you should get paid, or if you're waiting until the person travels, that might be fine too, because maybe the escrow, the extra amount helps them as a company that helps you advertise and market yourself. Okay, so it's really a good program. I love it. I think it's great. I really promote that when I'm out in the field. Our breadth of product, what I'm going to talk about in a minute. Of course, there was My Time. So one of the other things that is extremely important, and I used it with the other group, we have fantastic relationships with our suppliers. Fantastic. You want to do a contest with your customers. Go to your CRM and say, listen, I want to do something with my customers. Can you connect me with one of your preferred suppliers so I can get a 3-night stay? And we'll run a contest in our office. Or we'll run something in our office to build that relationship. Do that. okay? If that person says no to you, call me.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get you tired, you can guarantee that. Me and you gonna be tied at the hip, girl.
Well, you have Becky, and she's very good, believe me.
Yeah, but that's all right.
Anyway, the other thing that I just talked to you about was breadth of product. I have to tell you, again, I came to GoGo for this reason, one of the reasons. Who the heck sells a breadth of product list? I can sell excellence. I can sell sandals. I can sell Live Aqua. I can sell Fiesta Americana. I can sell Hyatt Resorts or Hyatt Collection. So I can sell it all, and I can sell it now. One-stop shopping. One stop. Think about it.
Awesome.
That's what I said. That's why I came. I was like, wow, it's going to be great to be able to do that.
Awesome.
Sandals and Beaches, of course, is a very, very, very special partner of ours. They're not my favorite. One's better than another. Okay? Qualify your clients for this one, for these. Not everybody's going to love Ocho as much as they might like Montego Bay. Really qualify your clients. They're so individual. And I want to just say with our group department, we do a great job with groups, with Sandals, Excellence, Disney. We do a fantastic job with them. Don't be afraid to call us. Priscilla's here, she's in the back, and she's here to help you too with the groups, anything you need with the groups. And I guess Disney and Excellence is really one of the top producers for that. I do want to tell you, you only get 8% commission on Disney. Why? We're really not a Disney company. We're selling it as a, one-stop shopping. You buy this so you can buy that from us. But we do a good job with it. Your clients will come back and say, wow, that looked really good, because we're strong. We've been around a long time.
Are any of those my time?
sell the
Is
cruise
any of
line?
them Disney?
Excellence is my time. Disney, we are not my time.
Do you sell a cruise line on Disney?
I'm sorry?
Do you sell Disney cruise line?
Yeah, no, we do not.
Norwegian sell.
Just Norwegian.
We only sell Norwegian Cruise Line. Actually, what you didn't mention is we sell CIE, which is the Ireland company. We sell Club Med. We sell NCL, and there is a couple more we sell. So, and it's a 12% commission on most of that. Okay, but we sell because, again, it's one-stop shopping. We have great relationships with those companies. GoGo First, again, we can't stress enough that we only sell to you. Okay, we can't stress that enough. I'm a real firm committer that, once I hear somebody selling, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, and I said this to the last group. Liberty Travel. How many people know Liberty Travel? Okay? And Flight Center. Liberty Travel and Flight Center are different brands. We are our own brand. It's just like with Classic with Expedia, Apple with Cheap Caribbean, TI with Cheap Caribbean, EGT with GoZango. I mean, everybody has some type of direct booking. Ours is travel agent. It's a travel agency. It is not, I'm not allowed to go in and see them. I'm not allowed to go in and visit with them because they're a different brand. They work differently than we do. They get the same price that you do. What they want to do with it, they're a travel agent. They want to give an added value, we can't stop them. Okay? So keep that in mind. That's so important when I go out in the field to know that. Only the travel agent, again, that's something I can't stress enough. I mean, I want to reiterate that over and over again. Let me share this with you. Every year, there's what we call the Travel Weekly Awards. I don't know if you're familiar with them. Maybe you'll get invited to one. It's the Academy Awards of Travel. The red carpet, the whole bit, the gowns, the jewelry, everything. Our nominations are coming out. Nominations are first. They come out in July, and it's for every type of category. Best Caribbean, Best Mexico, Best Sales and Service, Best Hawaii. We're going to ask for your vote. Once we're nominated, we're going to ask you to vote for us in the nominations. We have one almost every year, Caribbean, but we lost last year to, who did we lose to? I want to say Pleasant Holidays.
That's hard.
Yeah, we thought so too.
Something went wrong there.
Yeah. I was
There's
with
hours where people didn't-
Well, when I was with TI, we won Best Sales and Service every year for the last 12 years. So when I came here, I said to Brennan and John and Randy and everybody, I said, hey, listen, I don't like losing. So what do we do? And he said, we get some people to start
like this
trusting us
lady.
again.
Mhm.
Okay? Trust me. We are doing everything we can to make everything great for you.
Yeah.
We really are. I wouldn't be here if we didn't. Believe me, I'd be with another company. So I just want to tell you that when that comes out, we're going to ask for your nomination. You have a lot of agents. Please ask them to vote for us.
Absolutely.
That would be fantastic. We'd love that.
After what you've done for us, we feel bad now.
Oh, listen, you know,
I'm
this is
gonna
all-
hold you to a hangout though. You're gonna come on a hangout. You gotta do a show for us. I gotta have you on like you just were because you are absolutely
That would
awesome.
be powerful.
Well, I want to say, no, I do want to say that the passion I have